I am one of those people who actually liked Emilia Perez. I did not love the movie. I think the ending sucked. I think the second half was mediocre, but I really loved the first half. So when I say that I am pissed that this movie got 13 Oscar nominations, you have to take it seriously. Like, if you are a fan of this movie and you're a bit annoyed why it got 13 nominations, I'm wondering about those people who actually did not like the movie and for the right reasons. It's not just the people who are against the trans community or something. It's more than that. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just pissed. Maybe when I wake up tomorrow morning, I'll be more stable. I'll be more accepting of the fact that Emilia Perez got this nomination. Of course, it was very historic for Carla Sofia Gascon, who I think is the first openly trans person to get an Oscar nomination, and that's a big victory. And I champion that again. This is not a hate thing on Emilia Perez. I just think the movie does not deserve to get that many Oscar nominations. That's the only point I'm trying to make here. No hate on anyone. It's just a personal opinion, but I don't think it's just personal, right? Like, I think many of these viewers, many of the people who I've talked to, they really don't like this movie. I at least like it, but many people even don't, and that's the issue here. The Oscars again trying to pretend that they are separate from the general public, that they know films more than us. It could be true, they are the filmmakers, they know everything, but I think they try to be a bit too elite sometimes, too disconnected with the people. Like, they know Dune Part 2 is a much better movie, but they won't give it because it's a blockbuster movie and it got its recognition. I'm pissed because I think there are a lot of movies that deserve to get more nominations than this. Again, I'm one of those people who did not like Wicked, but I would rather have Wicked get more nominations than Emilia Perez because I know how many people love that movie and how much people love that movie. I can get behind a movie like Wicked, but I can't get behind a movie like Emilia Perez because I know it's divisive. I know many people don't like that movie. It's almost a 50-50 thing. And again, it's one of those things when the Oscars are disconnected with the audience, and this is the most frustrating part, I think, for me. Dune 2 did not get that much love. It did not get the screenplay nomination. It did not get the director nomination, even though I think it's the number one or number two movie of almost every one of us. It just shows that the Oscars just pretend to be elite sometimes. Like, they want to show that they know so much about movies and all, and we don't. And maybe I'm just pissed off and angry about Emilia Perez getting this many nominations. The only good thing was that Sebastian Stan got nominated as Donald Trump for The Apprentice, and Jeremy Strong also got a huge win for The Apprentice. But again, I can't look past the fact that Emilia Perez got 30 nominations, and it could have gotten 14, which is a record if Selena Gomez was nominated. And for one reason, I think Selena Gomez deserved to get nominated, but she did not, while Emilia Perez literally like swept the other categories, which was very expected. But I did hope that the Oscars would wake up and realize that this movie is not as great as they think. But they are really championing this movie. I just hope, fingers crossed, that the movie loses steam in the end and more people realize that this movie is not beloved. Just because it's a trans movie, that doesn't mean it gets to win the Oscars. I do think the movie is divisive. I do think the Oscars are trying to make a point, which is weird. Just award the movies that deserve it. Even if you take everything out of it, like I said, the movie really goes in an awful direction towards the ending. It turns into a different kind of a movie, and I can debate this with anyone without having any agendas or anything. Like, the movie towards the end is an action movie. It's like Sicario. What is it like? It's a big tonal shift that just doesn't work, in my opinion. Again, the first half is great, but I can't get behind it. And more of this video is about Emilia Perez and not about the other Oscar nominations. I'll make more videos on the other ones. I was happy that The Substance got a lot of love. I was happy that The Apprentice got a lot of love, but this one really stands out. And the fact that this movie could have made history, could have gotten that 14 nominations, is just insane. It's absolutely insane. And I just hope that the Academy members wake up when deciding who to give the Oscars to. And that's the most frustrating part about the Oscars for me. It should be about rewarding the deserved movies irrespective of how much it earned, but clearly it hasn't been that. It's much about rewarding smaller movies. And let's not pretend Emilia Perez is a small movie. Netflix put their entire Oscar budget behind this movie. They distributed this movie I think it's made on a reasonable budget. It has big stars. It has Selena Gomez. If I'm an filmmaker and I get to sign Selena Gomez and I get her to sing in my movie, that's a big win. It's not a small movie, guys. It's a big movie. It has a big corporation behind it. But yeah, that's maybe just my mini rant. And if you like this video, please do like and subscribe. And many thanks for watching.